Beautiful. Alrighty, let's get started. So welcome everyone to our Make 2024 Your Year webinar. I'm so pumped to see so many people on tonight, and the more cameras on, the better. I love seeing everyone's beautiful faces on, but just want to introduce myself really briefly. I'll talk a little bit more about myself later on, but my name's Ella. I am a full-time digital entrepreneur from Melbourne, Australia, and I am so excited for the new year. I don't know about anyone else, but I always feel super pumped heading into the new year because I feel like it's really a time where you can just reset and you can just start fresh. And I know that 2024 actually starts on a Monday. And if you're anything like me, I feel like on a Monday, I can achieve anything. Like no matter what my goal is, no matter how much motivation I have, I can always achieve something on a Monday. And heading into 2024, being a Monday, I feel like we're really in a good position to start fresh, achieve those goals, and head into those New Year's resolutions with your best foot forward. So if you're anything like me, comes December, every single year, I write down my New Year's resolutions. I feel like the past couple of years, I've always written down the same resolutions. I'll write down, I want to go to the gym and I want to go on a walk every day. I want to learn a new skill set. I want to stop stressing about money, become more financially stable, get into good habits. And I kind of realized this year that my New Year's resolutions were the exact same the past 5 years. So I realized that I actually need to start doing something different for me to be able to achieve my New Year's resolutions. So whether it's going to the gym or going for a walk, I want you guys to kind of think the position that you're in now. Are you writing down the same resolutions every single year? So what I want everyone to do quickly before we get into everything is to write down a goal that you have for yourself. I want you to just write down something that you want to achieve by the end of 2024 and think big. Don't think just something small like, oh, I want to drink water every day. Like, no, I want you to set yourself a goal. I want to make this amount of money by the end of 2024. I want to be driving this car. I want to have traveled to this country. Really think big. And whenever you guys are ready, I want you guys to share it into the chat, send some inspiration for everyone, and make yourself credible as well. So share your goals for the end of 2024. I'll start. I'll just say that my goal for 2024 is I want to buy my own house. I want to stop renting and I want to be able to buy a house. I want to have traveled to 6 new different countries. I know that's a little bit specific, but that's my goal myself. So yeah, if anyone wants to go ahead and share some goals, buy my dream car, absolutely. I want to create healthy habits, travel to Europe, pay off my car loan. Come on, guys, keep it going. I know there's more out there. Let's keep it going. Make 10K a month, travel to New York, stop renting, buy my own place, 4 new countries, dream car, beautiful. Awesome. And these are super achievable, guys. Like, don't think these are way too out of your reach. These are so achievable. Spend 6 months traveling, buy my first car, travel to Europe after my wedding, buy my own place. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. We're off to a really good start. Keep them coming. This is awesome. So yeah, I also want you guys to write down, although you've got these goals, I want you to write down the current situation that you're in right now. So you don't have to share these into the chat, but I just want you to maybe put it into your notes or write it into your book. I want you to write down the job that you're working right now and the hours that you're working as well. And then I also want you to write down how you're spending your spare time. So are you watching Netflix? Are you going on a walk? Are you exercising? So just take a moment to write down what you're kind of doing now. And for me, at the start of this year, I had these goals. So I had the goals to become my own boss and I had a goal to travel the world. But the situation that I was in at the start of this year is that I was working 7 to 10 hours a day. I was spending all of my spare time partying and drinking and just doing bad habits. I wasn't exercising. I was eating horribly. And yeah, I just decided, like, putting those two together, it just wasn't adding up. So if you can relate to how I was at the start of this year, if your goals are really big, but if you can compare them to the situation that you're in right now, do you think that something has to change? Do you really think that what you're doing now is going to be able to help you achieve the goals by the end of that year? So yeah, I'm just gonna my notes. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I was not in a comfortable situation at the start of this year for me to be able to achieve those goals. And I want you guys to really ask yourself, will you be able to achieve the goals by staying in this situation that you're in now? Will you be able to buy your dream car? Will you be able to travel with what you're doing now? So I want you guys to kind of keep that thought in your head throughout this webinar and keep that motivation as well. I want you to never forget the goal that you have for yourself now. And if you can really hang on to that goal for 6 months, for 12 months, and you can do things differently for that amount of time, I can't even put into words how capable and how achievable all of these things are if you just stick to it and if you just try something new. So I want you guys to keep an open mind for what we have to present for you tonight. I'm going to hand it over to someone that I truly look up to. Not only she is my best friend, but she is my business partner. She is the girl that brought me into this business. And honestly, Tanisha is so inspiring. She is someone that never has an excuse. She's the hardest worker in the room and she has so much value. Unfortunately, Shona couldn't be here tonight. So Tanisha is going to explain to you guys how we create an online income, share a little bit more about her story as well. Definitely get your notes ready because there's so much value coming from this girl. So I'll hand it over to you, Tanisha, and you can take it from here.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alla, for the lovely introduction. That was an amazing introduction, getting everyone set and ready for their goals for 2024, because I literally know it is right around the corner. And I know in 2021, I wrote out exactly what I wanted my life to look like. I wrote out that I wanted to be creating multiple streams of income online. I wanted to be traveling the world, and there was so many more to the list. And I can tell you, I feel like I literally manifested this opportunity that we're going to be going through today. And it's crazy just because I had clear intentions on what it is that I wanted with my life, and I just took on an opportunity. So I just tell you all to please keep an open mind about what we're going to be going through today, because this one opportunity transformed my whole life around and really did turn my dreams into reality. Because I will introduce myself. I am 23 years old from Melbourne, Australia. And before I started doing what I'm doing now, I actually was studying a law degree full time and I was working part-time at Bunnings. And I felt like my life was literally on repeat, day in, day out. And I just knew something needed to change, because I knew that nothing changes unless I do something to change. And every day I just knew I could turn my dreams into a reality. And yeah, it's crazy to think that only 2 years ago, I was just living an ordinary life like you guys. And now I'm able to live the life of my dreams. And I knew that just working a job and by studying at university, I was never going to be able to pursue what it is that I wanted to do in life. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to actually be free, because I knew I had to go to my boss and ask for time off work. I knew I was constantly always busy, and I knew there was so much more out there to life. So if you're feeling this way, you can definitely see an opportunity for yourself within what I'm going to be going through today, whether it even is you want to be surrounded by like-minded people who have big goals, big dreams. You want to be a part of a community, whether it is you want to make a little bit of extra money, you just want to make an extra $1,000 a month, or you really want to turn your dreams into a reality and completely change your life around, this opportunity can be for you. So I'm going to just jump straight into it, because today it is not about me, it is about you guys and what is in it for you all. So I'll just share my screen and show you exactly what it is that we actually do. And we actually partnered with a financial educational platform called iGenius. So what they do is They knew that the problem in the world is that unfortunately a lot of people don't know how to manage their money, and they're constantly living paycheck to paycheck and constantly always worried about money. And I knew that this was me as well, and I knew that I needed to do something to change my situation, because this is majority of the people that are in the world. They are always just going to work to survive at the end of the day. And why is that? Is because so many people are not financially educated and they're not financially literate. And that's why this platform is here to help solve your money problems. So they have the solution to solve your money problems and give you the education, the research, the partnerships, the tools, and the opportunities, because the old ways of making money are unfortunately getting outdated. I know the world is completely changing, and these days, jobs that are currently available right now are probably not going to be available in the future, because the world is constantly getting so advanced. Like, we have even robots bringing out food at restaurants, we have self-serve checkouts, and the world is just changing. And unfortunately, the old-fashioned ways of making money in the future probably won't be around. So if you aren't learning how to advance your money and find different ways to create different streams of income, then unfortunately you will get left behind. And that's when I come to the realization is that I needed to take my life in my own hands and take control of my own money and my own finances. Because yes, I knew how to work a job. Yes, I knew how to work for someone else, but I didn't know what to do with the money that I was making, and I didn't know how to make more money. And that's just what led me to just spending my money and living paycheck to paycheck. And just a little background about the company. It is actually owned by InvestView. So this is actually a publicly traded company. You can even buy shares within the company. It is fully governed by the highest financial institutions in the US, and it has been around since 1946. So when starting my entrepreneurship journey, I wanted to know that I was getting involved with something that I had my full trust in. And I know there's a lot of crap online, there's a lot of crap on the internet these days, and you probably never know what to trust or what to do, because it creates so much confusion. And that's why here I knew that I was in good hands, I was trusted, because they have to report everything. They're completely governed and they're not allowed to do anything illegal. And you want to be a part of something that you know has been around for a long time, and it is going to be around for a long time in the future. And what the platform actually provides is education to get you out of debt, manage your money, invest, and trade. So this is through these 4 parts of the platform, which I'm going to go into further detail about. So it is a financial educational platform. So they don't just teach you how to make money, but they also teach you how to manage your budgets as well, so you can reduce your debts and improve your financial habits. Because at the end of the day, it's nice making money, but if you don't know how to manage your money, it's never going to be good use to you at the end of the month anyway. So next we do have the university. So the platform offers a university. What this is 3 to 20-minute videos teaching you the basics of the financial markets. This being the stock market, the Forex market, and the crypto market, which is all the biggest financial markets there is. And you get the education from a beginner level. So it's nothing like a university degree. Don't stress, it is just 3 to 20-minute videos. When I started this, I was studying a law degree full time. So it's definitely manageable, and it's not like you have to sit there for hours on end. It's all there for you to go and watch, and you can learn all of the basics about everything. Because I know that I tried to go online and look about and learn investing and trading, but I just didn't know what I was doing, because I never really got taught the basics, and I just had so much confusion about it all. So here you can learn from the basics. And then next we do have Market Pro. This is just like a robust library of educational resources that teaches you all about the financial markets, giving you updates, what's going on. It's like a robust library. And then we do have our Learn Live. So this is Learn Live sessions with market proven experts. So what this means is that they have over 10 years experience with investing and trading, and you can go on and learn live directly with experts. And this was so important because I know that the world changes every single day. There is so many things going on, whether it's wars, whether it's lockdowns, whatever it is. And do you think this would affect the financial markets? Yes, it does. So that's why when you're watching a video that was recorded 2 years ago, it's probably going to be completely outdated. So here I could learn live with the experts on the platform. You can go back and watch all the past recordings as well and ask them any questions in too. And then just a disclaimer, we are not a registered investment advisor or broker dealer. No one here actually has access to your own money. It is purely educational material. So it's up to you on what you want to do with your money, and no one accesses it. So that is really important when you get involved with investing and trading, because if someone ever tells you that they're going to invest and trade for you, if you give them X amount of dollars, they're going to make you X amount of money, then that is not how it actually works, because nothing is ever guaranteed. Here is the education on how to learn how to do it the correct way and follow along with real live experts. And you do also get access to research and alerts channels. So what this is signals where experts will send in a text telling you everything you need to place a trade. So they send in all the numbers that you need to execute the trade, telling you exactly when to buy or when to sell something, when to take your profits out, and when to also put your stop loss in so you can use proper risk management as well. So they're doing all the hard work for you. They're sitting behind the charts all day, and you can also leverage their knowledge by them doing the work for you and take the analysis if you choose to do so. And just a little background about all the different financial markets. So first you do have the Forex market. So I had no idea what this was before I got involved with what I do. I thought the Forex market was like a company. I had no idea what it was. So the Forex market is actually the foreign exchange market. So this is actually the most traded financial market. There is trillions of dollars traded on this financial market every single year, and it is actually currencies. So what that means is when you go overseas, you have different currencies. So let's say there is a US dollar and Australian dollar. If I wanted to go over to America, it's a different price for a US dollar. And the price doesn't just stay the same all the time. It does fluctuate up and down all day. And when you learn how to analyze this market, there is actually a lot of money to be made when you learn how to do it the correct way. So you get the education and the research to actually learn about the financial market and how to trade on the financial market. And you also do get access to the signals as well. What I was saying before, the alerts, this is actually what the alerts look like over here. So they will send in exactly when to buy or when to sell something and give you all the numbers you need to execute the trade. So if that trade got sent out, I could just grab my phone and then I would get up my trading app, quickly input the numbers into my trading apps and place the trade. That's how simple it is. It doesn't take a long time. And yeah, you can leverage expert knowledge and follow along with them. And then next we do have the equities market. So this is actually the stock market. So shares in companies. So you probably all have heard of like Apple, Tesla, those big companies, all publicly traded companies. You can buy a share of the company. It doesn't mean that you own the company, but it means that you have a share within the company. So if the price of the company does go up, you can make money from it. And you can make a lot of money within the share the stock market as well, and you get all the education from a complete beginner, all the research and everything you need to know about the stock market, as well as all of your signals too. So this is all of your trade ideas. There's, as you can see here in this trade, they sent in a new trade idea to buy Apple at a certain point, and then you can go to decide to take the analysis. And then next we do have your cryptocurrency market. So cryptocurrency is a digital asset. It's not governed by the government. It's fully digitalized. And I'm not sure if you guys all know what is going on in the crypto market right now, but now is the time to be educating yourself about cryptocurrency, because I know there was a whole big hype about Bitcoin a few years back where there was a lot of money to be made, and that time is coming again. So now is the time to be really getting down and educating yourself about the financial markets and actually getting in before it's too late. Because what I know is a lot of people, they get on board of trends, they get on board of the hype of things before the hype is already over, and then they lose all of their money. So that's why here you learn and get to educate yourself with experts that know what they're doing. And that's how I know about this information. So you learn about this through the education and the trade alerts as well. So they do also do crypto signals too. So that's just all about all the education within the financial markets. And then if you are someone that wants to become an independent trader, you want to learn how to analyze the market yourself, that's what the Sequelizer part of the platform is. So this is actually a system called the SK system. It is by a guy called Stefan Kassing. He is our head educator, self-made millionaire from Germany, and he teaches a very precise system on analyzing the markets. So when you learn this system, you can analyze any financial market, whether it be the stock market, the crypto market, or the Forex market. You can learn when to buy, when to sell, how to find valid sequences, and to become an independent trader so you don't have to leverage experts. And learning the right mindset and having proper risk management towards trading, because this is where a lot of people go wrong. They think investing in trading is really risky and you can lose a lot of money. Yes, you can, but why do people lose a lot of money is because they are not educated, they're not following proper systems, and they're not using proper risk management. So that's everything you get taught here. And you also do get exclusive alerts with our educator as well, teaching you the system, and you can follow along and take his ideas as well, sending you good buying opportunities. Next, we do have the Alpha Trader. So this is just a different style of trading, and you get access to all different parts, learning about the futures, indexes, crypto, and Forex. Don't stress if this all sounds gibberish to you right now, because I know I didn't know about all of this until I actually got started and learned about it. But for the people that are educated about investing and trading, it is teaching you the smart money concept, which is a different style of trading. So the SK system and smart money concept are the most traded systems that you will learn, that professional traders use, and you can learn both of those here and also join in on the live sessions and use the alerts. And here is where all of the performance is published every single month. So at the end of the month, they publish all the performance of each group chat, every trade that is sent out. So you can always go on and have a look and do your own due diligence, and it's completely transparent. And I know I always wanted to be a part of something that was completely transparent. I always knew what was going on behind the scenes, and that way I knew what group chats to join in on. So you can always go on and have a look at that as well. And we do also have many different partnerships too. So we had third-party offerings too, but I will just go through my favorite one. So my favorite one actually is the Crypto Elite. What this is a crypto automation. What does that mean? It's a crypto automation bot that is fully automized trading on your behalf. So it is a long-term investment, but to put it in simple terms, it is a strategy that you connect, and it is fully automized buying and selling cryptocurrencies for you. So it's a great long-term investment, because I know for myself, coming into investing and trading, I had no idea what I was doing getting involved. And I would say it's a lot safer way of investing into crypto when you have no idea what you're doing, because you can actually just set it up. It takes about 30 minutes to set it up and leave it up and running for you in the background. And that way, if something does happen in the crypto market and you don't know when to buy and when to sell, and you don't know what you're doing, or if it does crash overnight, it is protected in the automation and it is looking for the opportunities for you. So they do have their own website where they publish all of their results as well. The money is always in your sole custody, so you can always withdraw your money out at any time, put more money in at any time as well. You've got complete ownership over your own money, and they do publish all the performance and all the results on their website. Every trade that has been placed, absolutely everything is published there. And what the automation does is that it will look for the good buying or selling opportunity and within the cryptocurrency. So let's say it was Bitcoin, and then once it reaches a point, it will take the money out. So then when it sees another buying or selling opportunity, it will go back into the market and then take your money out again. That way, you aren't completely losing all of your money if there is a drop overnight and you're sleeping, you're eating, you're being a human, and you aren't available to go check. It is automized for you. So there are many other, this is just like what the different strategies look like on their website. And there are many other parts of the platform as well. Like there is Travel Pro, gives you up to 65% off traveling as well. And this is actually what the platform looks like. So you've got everything on here. So everything I did explain, as you can see, this is my account. So you've got the university in here with the basic education, the live sessions, and then you can set up the automation as well through the partnerships. And then you do get access to many different alert channels as well. So these are all the different alert channels that you can access that I was explaining before. So yeah, that's just a little bit in short about the platform, everything that is involved. And I knew that I always wanted to get into investing trading, but I literally just had no idea how to do any of this. And I knew here it was all in the one spot where I can follow along with real live experts. And I truly believe if you follow along with experts, you are probably going to get expert results, which only makes sense. It's literally like the Amazon for investing and trading. If you want to find something, you can go on there and have a look and find the information. And you're a part of a community as well, so you're never left alone. But that's enough for me talking. We are going to have Alla back on explaining the other side of the business, which is also one side of the business that I absolutely love. And there is no one better to explain this side of the business, because she has completely changed her life around and is honestly the most hardest working consistency queen I know. She has generated herself up to a 6-figure income from this side of the business in less than 1 year, which is of course by no means typical results, but it just goes to show if you put in the hard work, you stay at it and you're consistent and you do everything, then that is literally what you can achieve. So I know she's going to be going through everything with the other side of the business, and the stage is all yours, Alla.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Tanisha. I know that was probably a lot of information for you guys, but I don't think anyone explains it better than Tanisha. And I remember the first time I heard about all this kind of stuff, I was like, oh my God, what is all of this? I'd never heard about the financial markets or trading or investing, but being a part of this business and our team, you are worked closely with a mentor. Everything is broken down super simply for you guys, and you will always be helped every step of the way. So thank you so so much, Tanisha, for an amazing explanation into our products. So now I'm going to be going over the other side of the business, which is the marketing. But before I get into it, I'll just kind of talk a little bit more about myself for a minute. But as I said earlier, I'm Ella. I'm from Melbourne. I'm 21 years old. I'm almost 22 in about 2 weeks' time. But yeah, I came across this opportunity last year at the very end of November. So I've just hit my 1 year mark, and I was just scrolling endlessly on TikTok and I came across Tanisha. And before getting into this business, I had tried drop shipping. I tried those online surveys. They take about 20 minutes to, no, not 20 minutes. They take about an hour and you get like a $10 discount at Woolworths. And I was just like, how the hell are all these people getting rich online? How are they making this Wi-Fi money? What is it? How does it actually work? So when I came across Tanisha after I'd failed miserably at drop shipping and spent a lot of money on a stupid course, I reached out to her and I was like, girl, what is your secret? I saw that she was traveling the world. I saw that she had multiple streams of online income. And that's when I just thought to myself, what the hell? I'm just going to send her a message and just see what it's all about. Because at the time I was working as a full-time traffic controller. I was working up to 7 days a week, working 60 to 70 hours. I was doing night shift, day shift, whatever it was. I was just constantly working. And I was stuck in this horrible cycle of go to work, spend all my money, party on the weekends, sleep, and then just repeat all over again. And I felt like I could never get ahead. So when I came across Tanisha, I really just thought, you know, what's the worst that could happen? If I try and if I fail, at least I can say that I've given it a red hot crack. And if it doesn't work, it is what it is. I'll just go back to my job and just put on a smile. But being in this business, I really saw the potential very early on. And I want you to keep that in mind, that if you have the consistency and that you have the work ethic, if you never forget your why, then this will work for you. I can give you my word. So going into the marketing side of the business, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Now my screen looks a bit different to Tanisha's. It's a little bit pink and fun. So let me just share it with you. Hang on. Okay, that one. Oh, hang on 1 second. Oh, this 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh. Okay, if anyone knows me, I'm not the best with Zoom. So let me just present. Okay, can you see that? Tanisha, can you give me a thumbs up because I can see you? Okay, cool. All right, so marketing with us. I'm going to go through this little bit of a presentation with you guys. Basically what marketing is, it's word of mouth marketing. So you probably heard of social media marketing, but at the end of the day, it is just word of mouth. So you can share the opportunity through the marketing however you like. And when it comes to marketing, what we do is affiliate marketing. So basically when you join our platform, our financial educational platform that Tanisha has just explained for you guys, you will receive your own affiliate link. Now it's completely up to you whether you want to do the marketing. It's completely optional, but every time you share your affiliate link, that's where you'll earn commissions, which I think is fair enough. You've done the work, you've shared the opportunity for someone else, so you're going to make a sale out of it. And a lot of big companies have affiliate programs. So you've probably seen all the influencers on Instagram. They'll use, it's either, usually I always see like White Fox or some activewear apparel, whatever it may be. If you use their code, say, I don't know, let's just say Tanisha20 as their promo code. Every time you use that code, the person sharing that opportunity or sharing that brand, sharing that product, they'll earn commission. So it's exactly what we do here. We share the opportunity for other people to join the platform and we earn commissions that way as well. So, oh, doesn't want to work. Okay, cool. So yeah, you've probably all heard of marketing before. You probably know someone that's involved in marketing or does it at uni, studies a course, whatever it may be. But our marketing is very different to traditional marketing. So when it comes to traditional marketing and say a company like Apple or like Pretty Little Thing, whatever it may be, when they're advertising their products, they're usually doing it over ads. They're usually putting it, let's say newspaper, let's say magazines, billboards, whatever it may be, that company is spending all of their money into those advertisements. But when it comes to affiliate marketing or network marketing, digital marketing, whatever it may be, the money is going to everyday people like you or myself. So when we are sharing the opportunity, obviously we're using our own platforms, whether it be social media or whether you're just doing word of mouth marketing. Therefore, all the money can go into the everyday person. which is what I love. I mean, anyone can do it. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of perspective and just let you realize how big of potential this industry is alone. So you can see up here, you've got all different examples. You've got the national football, you've got music, film, gaming, whatever it may be. But I feel like to get into these kinds of industries and to make a lot of money in these industries, you A, have to put in a lot of time, but B, it also comes down to talent as well. So I feel like when it comes to like football or even basketball, it's really the talented people that make a lot of money. And I mean, I wish we were all amazingly talented so we could all make a lot of money, but that's just not the case sometimes. So when it comes to network marketing, you don't have to have a crazy talent. You just have to have a work ethic. You just have to share the opportunity. And look, the crazy potential, 185 billion. When I saw that at the start, I was like, oh my God, I'd be stupid not to give this a go. I mean, there's so much money involved. So being an everyday person, you can get into this industry. You don't have to put a crazy amount of time. You don't have to put a crazy amount of talent into it. As I said, anyone can do it. And yeah, I'll just go over a few of, before I get into like exactly how it all works, I just want to show you guys some of the pros and cons, I guess, when it comes to network marketing. But being a network marketer, you can become completely your own boss. You are working on your time. You can create your own schedule. And as Tanisha said before, she was doing this working full-time and studying a full-time law degree. So when it comes to marketing, obviously you work your own schedule. So for myself, because I am a full-time network marketer now, I do trading and investing on the side, but my full-time job is a network marketer, meaning I can work as many hours or as less as hours as I like day to day. I can take a day off if I want to. I can not work on the weekend if I want to. It's completely up to me. But also being a network marketer means that all I really need is a bit of internet connection just to share the opportunity, like literally over my social media. So being said, I have complete location freedom as well. So you can literally work from ever, whenever, from your phone or your laptop. And getting into this kind of industry as well, especially with us, it's very low startup costs. Whereas when you're getting into marketing, say with university, you're usually paying a ridiculous amount of money to actually even just study when it comes to learning about marketing alone. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of some of the pros when it comes to marketing. You can kind of see on the right-hand side when it comes to starting a business. I feel like everyone always kind of has that goal. I'd love to be a owner of a business or own a company myself and make a lot of money that way. But you're kind of running into the problems of you're spending a lot of your time. You're usually having really high inventory, so spending a lot of money actually starting a business. So say if you wanted to start a gym or start up a beauty brand or own a restaurant, whatever it may be, it just comes with so many headaches, I feel. So the licensing, the regulations, the staff, everything like that. And you're spending so much more money to what you are spending in terms of owning your own marketing business. So that's just a few slides I kind of threw together, but I'm going to stop sharing my screen there. Pull up something else. But yeah, as I said, when it comes to doing the marketing for our business, it is completely optional. When you join the platform, that's where you will receive your own affiliate link. And I promise you, you do not have to have a big social media following or anything like that to become successful in the marketing. I definitely did not have a big social media presence before I got into this. I think I had less than 100 followers on TikTok. I was very private on my Instagram. And honestly, doing the marketing really scared me at the start. I actually joined just to use the crypto automation and to learn a little bit about the trading, similar to Tanisha. And she kind of pushed me. She's like, "No, just give the marketing a go." I mean, I really didn't see the potential that it had. And if I didn't try the marketing, even though it scared the living daylights out of me, I definitely would not be in the position that I'm in today. There was no way in hell a year ago I was going to be speaking on a webinar to half of you. I have no idea who you are. And that's okay, because I'm confident now. And that's because I've been continuing to push myself out of my comfort zone. And I do put that down to posting on social media more and doing the marketing side of the business as well. But it's also allowed me to meet amazing people. I'm surrounded by such inspirational people every day that really push me to become the best versions of myself. And yeah, I know it's really scary to do something like this, whether you are just going to start the trading or investing or the marketing. I can promise you getting started is always the hardest. And I can't believe that, like, where I'm at today, I love getting out of my comfort zone. this time last year, I was in such a miserable position. I was so miserable with my work, with my life, with my headspace, with the people that I was surrounded with. And I just knew that going into this year, this was the year that I'm not going to do the same as what I've done the past couple of years. I knew that I really had to do that change, and where I wanted to be at the end of the year, I needed to change, and I wanted to travel the world, and I wanted to be around different people. And it was just making little changes, making sacrifices, and just staying consistent with this whole entire business. But yeah, I mean, I think I've kind of explained exactly like how the marketing all works. But as I said, if you're scared about doing it, this is where we mentor you really closely. We work very closely with you, help you share the opportunity. You're definitely not here alone figuring it all out for yourself. We will work closely with you. We don't care if you message us once a day or 100 times a day. We have such a global community to the point where you are going to be helped every step of the way, no matter what time it is. So yeah, I just want you guys to keep in mind heading into 2024, I feel like this is such a good opportunity to really get your priorities in line, make those sacrifices. I know they're hard, and I promise you, I have been through hell and back making sacrifices this year, but it is so worth it. I feel like no one really knows how capable you are until you test your own limits, until you get out of your comfort zone, until you actually surround yourself with different people. I'm surrounded by completely different people to what I was this time last year. And yes, it was hard at the start, but it has been the most rewarding thing. And I know going into 2024, I've got my best foot forward because I've got people that only push me to become the best version of myself. So yeah, I mean, that's it from me for tonight, I guess. But I'm going to hand it back to Tanisha again. She's going to show you exactly how you can become a part of our amazing community, how you can get started with us. And yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you all so much for joining, and let's give 2024 the best go.
Awesome. Thank you, Ella, for a great explanation about the marketing side of the business. Just to summarize what it is that we do is that we have the financial educational platform to educate yourself about the financial markets, learning, investing, and trading all on there. You can also do the marketing, which is completely optional. It's another great way of making an income stream, especially if you don't have a lot of money to invest in trade, which is the situation for Ella and myself. We didn't have a lot of money to put into our investments, so we built a good cash flow from the marketing and used that money to reinvest into our investments. That way we were able to create ourselves multiple streams of income online, because I knew I needed an opportunity where I was able to do the things I wanted in my life, and I wanted to have the time freedom. I wanted to have location freedom to work wherever I wanted in the world, and I wanted to work towards my financial freedom. And this was the only opportunity that was really able to allow me to do those things and achieve everything that I actually wanted. And it's crazy to think that it was just one decision that I made to keep open-minded and actually just give something a go, because I was the same. I found this opportunity actually on social media. I was scrolling on TikTok and I was like, okay, I need to do something about my life. And I want this to be the last bit of inspiration that you need to hear to change your 2024 around, because I'm going to go through the reason why it is that you are not where you want to be. Because if you really want to change and transform your 2024 around, you actually need to apply things. You need to apply things that you learn and actually put in the action. You don't need any more inspiration. You don't need any more motivation. You don't need to be scrolling on TikTok endlessly looking for that bit of motivation, because you have watched it all, you have seen it all. You need to actually take the knowledge and advice and find the opportunities and actually put it into action. Because the only difference between Ella and myself and all of you guys is we actually started. And imagine if we hadn't have started. I always think back, imagine if a year ago, 2 years ago, like I started this earlier. Like, imagine like where you could be now if you started a year ago. And I just want you to not sit on the idea of starting anymore, because there's never going to be a magical answer. There's never going to be a right time. It just doesn't exist. You're never going to be 100% ready for something. There's always going to be 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't do something, instead of actually you should think about why you should start doing something, because you know everything you need to know to start a new opportunity and to actually take action. So I just want this to be the last bit of inspiration that you hear for the year and the last webinar that you attend, and just go and start and learn along the way and actually make 2024 your year and achieve the things that you want to achieve. As Alice said at the start, she wanted you to write your goals down. She wanted you to put it into the chat. So I don't want you to get to another year of getting to December and you're just still sitting on the same ideas and you're doing nothing about it. Just put it into action, because there's no way you're going to be able to achieve those goals unless you put in massive action and you do something to change your situation around. And I just knew enough was enough, and I'm never going to know if I give something a shot. And a lot of people, they always say, I don't have the time to do something new right now, I'm too busy. Well, let me tell you, I started this when I was studying a law degree full-time and working part-time. And people say they don't have money to start something new. You're always going to find a way. If you want something bad enough, you will do it. And if you think that it's, it's too good to be true, you don't know if it's real, let me tell you, we did it. If we can do it, it can work for you as well. So let's all do this together and make 2024 your year. Change your life around. So I'm going to go through exactly how you can get started with what we do. I'm going to be sharing my screen again. And I will just share, actually, this is actually my vision board from last year. And I've actually literally ticked off almost everything on this vision board without even thinking about it. I actually achieved everything that was on my vision board this year. And it's crazy, just because I decided to take action. But this is the different ways that you can get started with what we do. Of course, you do have to pay to join. There are 4 different packages. So the way that most people do join is through the Elite package. It is a one-time payment of $1,499 US, which is about 2,300 Australian dollars, and a monthly membership of $174.99. So you just pay for as long as you want to use everything, no add-on fees, hidden costs, can cancel at any time, and many ways to make that money back as well, especially if you want to do the marketing side of the business. I've never had to fork out of my own pocket the monthly membership. It's always come out of my commissions I make from the marketing. But the Elite package is the one that includes everything that I went through. So the only one with the automation, you get access to all of the signals, absolutely everything. So I would say if you want to go all in, you're like, okay, I want to change my life around, this is the one for you. Because if you want big results, you have to have the big package, which only does make sense. But of course, if you really don't have the money, you can always start lower and upgrade at any time. So you do have the premium $599. So US, that's about 900 and something Australian dollars. The same monthly membership, select $299. That's about 460 Australian dollars, same monthly membership, and the choice is about 150 Australian dollars every next month, 150 Australian dollars. So as you can see, the difference is the lower the package, the less you go with. Of course, depending on your situation, we would help you. So I'm sure that anyone can realistically afford to pay for one of those packages if you are wanting to get started with what we do, and we will create a plan for you. It's not like you get started, you're just left on your own to do everything. You actually do get access to a step-by-step guide. So it shows you exactly what you need to do from when you join. We will do a game plan with you. We will go through a plan specific for your goals, what you want to do with the opportunity, and we will work really closely with you. And that was my biggest thing, is I wanted to be a part of something that I had help, because it can be very confusing if you don't have help. And here you have a whole community of like-minded people who are all there to help you succeed, because I truly believe you are who you surround yourself with. And if you surround yourself with 5 broke people, you're probably going to be the next broke person. If you surround yourself with 5 other successful people with big goals, big dreams, then you're probably going to be the next person. So just choose wisely on what you want to do with your future, and just make the right decisions, and we'll be there to help you with everything if this is an opportunity that you do want to take on board. So I will get you to just message the person that invited you to this webinar right now. Just after this call, just say, I'm all in, I'm ready to get started. If you're ready to take action and change your life, or if you need more information, they can organize a Zoom call with you, give you more information and answer all of your questions, and find a package suited for you. And if it isn't for you, you're not interested, just also let them know and tell them, thank you for inviting me today, but it's just not something that I'm interested in doing, just because we have all gone out of our way to prepare this today and just show the respect to the person that did invite you all. But yeah, I'm excited to see some more people a part of our community. I love seeing new people taking on new opportunities, ready to change their life around and take big action, because that's what we're all about. So that's it from me today. Thank you all for taking your time out of your day and having me here. And yeah, bye guys.